Starting your first game is hard, but it doesn't need to be. Hey guys, for the past few months I've been messing around in Unity and learning all the different things it has to offer. And now, finally, I'm making my first horror game. If you're new to the channel, this channel is all about experiencing game development through the lens of a total amateur struggling through this incredible journey. So if that sounds interesting to you, consider subscribing and liking the video to follow along. The reason I decided to start with a horror game is because horror games usually have simpler mechanics than many other genres, and they rely more on atmosphere and game design rather than complicated systems, which I think is far more important for a beginner to learn. But that doesn't mean you have to start with a horror game. Most of us get into game development because we love games and already have a dream game idea in mind. You can absolutely start with any genre you want as long as you stay realistic. And by realistic, I mean building your game around one strong core idea, keeping the gameplay loop simple, and focusing on one main mechanic. That mechanic could be something as simple as shooting ducks, kicking a ball, or escaping a maze. You can always expand your scope as you gain more experience and make more games. But if your first project is trying to be the next GTA 6, that's where a lot of people quit game development. So with all that in mind, here's the idea for my game. The protagonist wakes up in a dimly lit dungeon maze and must escape by collecting keys to unlock doors while avoiding enemies that patrol the area. I think this idea works really well because it's simple, but still lets me practice a lot of important game development skills like level design, enemy AI, lighting and graphics, sound design, and game atmosphere. The hardest part is definitely going to be the enemy AI. I'm not trying to create the most realistic AI ever made, but I do want enemies that genuinely feel threatening and keeps the player under pressure, instead of just wandering around the map like confused supermarket customers. Another thing I'm going to have to figure out is the level design and key placement. I want the player to constantly make decisions like whether it's worth risking a dangerous hallway to grab a key or not. And like many good horror games, lighting, atmosphere, and sound design is going to bring it all together. If I can get these things right, honestly, I'll consider this game a success. I still haven't decided on a name for the game yet, but hopefully I will have one figured out by the next video. And at the end, I will be releasing the game for you guys to play and give me your feedback. So subscribe if you want to follow the journey because the next devlog is coming soon.